and welcome back. The PGF1 season 2012 has begun recently. Even if the first GP has already started, we want to present you the teams and their drivers. I'm Hurray Talker, and next to me there's again
Niki Plauda. Nice to be here again, Hurray. But first of all, we want to show you what can be expected in this season.
Here you can see the calendar for the 2012 season. There are 17 races this year.
Yeah, there are races in San Marino, Turkey and India for the first time. There weren't races in Hungary and Singapore since 2009, so we have a comeback then.
The final race, the showdown, takes part in Interlagos in this season.
Another new aspect is that the Formula 1 teams will compete for a Gene Rally World Ranking team for the first time, so the Constructors' Championship will be important this time.
So let's talk about the teams, Niki. There are the 13 teams from the last season.
A team driving at last in 2009, Braun GP.
And a new team, Volkswagen. But first we want to talk about the World Constructors Champion with the World Drivers Champion, Toro Rosso with Akuk. They start for Magenta Motors, the best generally team in all time. The World Champion wants to defend his title, but can Toro Rosso also defend the Constructors title with Rennfahrer from Germany?
Oh, of course, Rennfahrer drives among the shades of Akuk, but I think he could be good for a surprise. The first surprise is the pole position in Melbourne. Congratulations.
Yes, that was really great. The second team is McLaren Mercedes for CZRT. It seems that Max won't drive, so at this point Frukis is alone in his team. At press deadline there isn't found a replacement, but we hope there will be one soon. Niki?
Yeah. Without a second driver, McLaren Mercedes won't have a chance to defend second place in the Constructors' Championship, even if Frukis can reach top positions.
The next team is HRT, a pure German team with Esgro and Major Tom. There are two very experienced drivers, so that HRT might start for PGR DE Seniors.
Major Tom is a favorite for lots of points and maybe for the title. He's the only one who has got entered all 55 PGR1 races and has already won 2 of them. I think that the double vice champion could win 1 or 2 more races in this season. Esgro has surprised the whole community with his wins in Monaco and Abu Dhabi last year and with his 3rd place in the Drivers' Championship. Maybe he could surprise them one more time.
And Austrians always have a surprise for us. Caterham is the next team. The GWR team is PGR-DE Lambda, a combination of a German and a Polish team, like the two drivers. XYY has got much more experience than Gzio. In addition, the Polish drivers has broken off the last season after only 2 races driving for Toro Rosso. What chances does he have?
Well, Gzio has got participated in several competitions, but I think he hasn't got many chances against XYY. I hope that Gzio will drive the whole season, otherwise Caterham won't defend the 4th place. XYY will have good chances to win a few races.
Our next team is Lotus, the World Constructors Champion from 2010. In the last year there were Ree and Happy in this team. Both of them aren't driving here in this year. Instead of them, there are 2 PGF1 rookies, Ivan Europe and Joe Soap. Will they win the Constructors title again?
Or rather not, Hurry. In my opinion, Lotus will drive in the background of the field, but why shouldn't exactly these rookies surprise the series? We'll see soon.
Next team is first no F1 team, Tyrrell. In the last year, Tyrrell dominated the PGF1 for a few races. 3 wins and 3 second places in the first 6 races. But after that, Tyrrell started just in 1 more race and fell down in the Constructors' Champions to 6th place.
In this year there are 2 new old drivers, Ree and Donkemio. They drive for PGR-DE, but it isn't clear for which PGR-DE team they'll drive. The German drivers will surely drive the whole season, but I think they won't start as good as last year. In conclusion, I think they'll win at least 2 races and Ree might attack Akku.
The next team is Red Bull Racing. After HSC Kings and Major Tom's goodbye, Red Bull Racing committed GR driver and Fabricio for this season. They start for the Brazilian team No Break.
GR driver's comeback was very surprising. In 2009 he has already driven for Red Bull, traveled to Force India in 2010, broke up in 2011. His greatest success was his pole position in Spa in 2009, but I don't think he can make it one more time. Fabrizio was very successful in different series. Although he's a rookie, I think he could rough up the top drivers.
So the Swiss team Sauber confides in a Croatian and Italian driver and in Croatia racing, Alonso and Bob Lopet.
Yes, Alonso is very successful, but he's also a rookie, but that won't scare him off fighting for the title. Bob Lopet is nearly unknown, but at the Generali Rookie Championship he showed that he drives very well. In conclusion, the team is hard to evaluate, and exactly that makes them that dangerous.
The third team in Generali World Ranking 2013 is Destiny Racing. They'll start with Ferrari this year. The drivers aren't unknown too. Cuba and Msostus both were driving in the last season. Cuba for Ferrari, Msostus for Sauber. But what can they create together?
Yeah, the only title was in 2010. Rudi Oostendijk won the Drivers' Championship. In the last year there were 4 drivers driving for Ferrari, but nobody reached the podium. In this season it could be better. Cuba will be better now, and Sostus has already been on the second place last season. There will be an improvement this year.
So next team is Williams for the famous Motorama team. In their third season, Danny and Quicknick will drive here again. Their target is to get a podium, but how big is the chance this year, Niki?
Not as big, Hurray, but because of driving continuous, they, mostly Danny, will make a lot of points. Danny has also an outside chance to annoy the favorites, but Quicknick will fight in the back of the field.
So first India now. Ecologic Racing is the team behind. In the total Generali World Ranking at 8th place. The drivers are Fogo RJ, one of the best GR drivers driving this season, and Serginho, also a very good driver.
Yeah, for me, Force India is one of the top favorites for both titles this year. It's gonna be a great fight between Akuk and Fogo RJ, also between Toro Rosso and Force India.
German F1 team, German GWR team, German drivers. Mercedes GP and PGRD Juniors with Kaiserkönig and Happy 412.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't think they'll fight for the titles, but they fight for points, of course.
In the last year, Marussia didn't get a single point, so that will be the first target. What do you think, Niki, do they get them?
Oh, of course they will. Bucher is the 8th best driver in all time. He has got a lot of experiences and 11 points from the last season. Lotus Renault GP only drove the first qualifying in 2011, but wants to come back in this season.
Yeah, hopefully he'll drive the whole season.
Yeah, that's right.
The 14th team is Volkswagen, a new team. The GWR team is Cherry Burger, also a new team, and Stuchler and Domo, both of them rookies, are driving there. Stuchler have driven only one race, Domo didn't drive in the past. What is your evaluation for them?
Ouch, oh, that's really difficult. I don't want to commit me to an evaluation, but I think we'll see soon.
The last team is Braun GP, that drove in 2009 last. Mr. J and Mad Dog both have got experience the PGF1. Mr. J won 3 GPs in Tyrrell and Mad Dog replaced Lorenzo in McLaren last year. Last but not least?
Yeah, I think so, Harry. Mr. J is a favorite, but he says that he was out of form. Mad Dog only reached an 11th place last year. I think he'll do it much better this year.
So that's all. Now we'll make a short summary.
Ready for the defense. Akuk has got chances to win the title again.
Good opponents. Escrow, XYY, Fogo RJ or Alonso. The best GR drivers fight against each other.
Season of comebacks. Xeo, Lotus Renault GP, Mr. J or GR driver.
And of rookies. All in all, 10 drivers are new. That's more than 1/3.
The South Africa season. There are 3 South Africans listed.
International. There are drivers coming out of 14 countries.
Exciting. 15 teams. Record.
So, that was our drivers lineup. Thank you very much, Niki, for the evaluation. We hope you enjoy it and you'll enjoy the 4th PGF1 season 2012. Thank you, Niki. See you soon.
See you.